Today I want to talk about how it's not the equipment that takes a good photograph, it's you. Today is just going to be beautiful. Oh, greetings all. I know it's been a few weeks and there are reasons behind that, which I'll explain a little bit later on in the video. But I do want to talk about learning photography and how it's you, the photographer, and not the equipment. Through this one, and basically what we're doing is the sun itself is going to be coming up actually over the Isle of Wight, and there's a lot of cloud on it over there which make it really orange, and it's just beautiful. And I don't know whether you can see in the air, but there's a lot of vapor trails and stuff, and it's just adding to just the colour and the way that the colour's been spread about, and it's just looked beautiful. So what I'm doing is, obviously on Pebble Point where we are, is you've got a line of rocks which is directly down below us, and it's leading you in to where the Isle of Wight is. And it's why I like coming to this location, because those rocks, if you move from either side of where I am at the moment, you could point these rocks to your subject, and it's just fantastic. So if you're ever here, this is a good place to come. So yeah, focusing on the rocks, and this is going to be nice. So talking about photography in general, and the thing is, you sort of get the feeling that a lot of people think that photography itself is dying off, especially with the advent of like mobile phones and stuff like this, which are capable of taking some gorgeous pictures, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, for me, photography is not dying, mainly because of its hobby side of things and enthusiasts, but it's not dying, and if anything, I think it's getting stronger. And the reason being is because people are looking at wanting to take nice photos for the social media. That if you quite look, a lot of people are actually investing in some really expensive equipment. You know, with your Instagram influencers and things like this. I think it's actually the opposite. So I know I took a bit of a break for, it's been about, 2-3 weeks from photography. And there are reasons behind it. I mean, I've spoke before about qualifications and things that I've got and done, and you know, and a lot of people have told me I should say what I've done, but I've decided for a bit of a career change, and there are reasons behind it. And I think that this has just become that much more for me, is that I want to do photography full time, and if anything, I want to teach. So the past couple of weeks, I've actually been still doing photography, but not recording or doing the things that I've been doing. So there are two ways that I want to head. And one is to be crime scene photographer. That's going to take a little bit longer, because obviously there are other aspects of the qualifications that I need, or to go into teaching. I quite like the idea of teaching. So yeah, I want to teach. So basically what I've done is I've been having a look at the qualifications that I need to teach, which is the one that I've actually started and I'm doing now. And that is the advanced diploma. But then once I've done that, I've signed up ready to start the master's degree in photography. And the reasons that I want to do that one is because I've always had to just be the best I can be. And if I can teach at a higher level, which I'm talking, you know, university level, I'd be happy with that. And not only that, it's going to help me on here as well. I might do one more than what I normally do with my filter. I'm not quite so sure it's going to ghost it out very well because the sea's pretty calm. That's a little bash. I pretty much had to, obviously I've just put a 10-stop ND filter on, and a lot of you are wondering how you work out your exposure for it. Well, it's quite simple really. There's the variety of apps out there. I ain't going to tell you which one to get. But there's an app called ND Filter, and basically what you do is you tell it your settings of the exposure that you've got, put your filter on, then you tell this app 20 to the second, it's a 10-stop filter, and then it tells you how long the exposure is going to be. 51 seconds. It's as simple as that. I've given up on this channel. No, is what I'm going to aim at doing is showing what I'm doing, and then I mean, hopefully that could help other people learn, but learn along with me, so to speak. So I said at the start of the video that it's not the equipment that makes a photographer good, it's his knowledge, which is true. Because if you've got a £2,000 camera, but you don't know how to use it, and you don't know even the basics of composition rules, then your photo's just going to be mediocre. But you can have a photographer with a good bit of knowledge, and even with a smartphone, could produce some amazing work. And so that's why, for me, I want to actually do this course as well. Not just because of the career change, but more, I get a feeling that there is gaps in my knowledge, and it's those gaps that, for me personally, I want to fill. So even though this channel's pretty small, I'm not going to give up on it, but it's going to have to come second to my study. So even though before, where I did a video a week, I will still try and aim to do that, providing the time allows. It's you, the photographer, that sees what it is that you want to photograph. It's you, the photographer, who's got the idea in the head. You, the photographer, who puts the settings in the camera. It's you who sees the composition. It's all you. The camera just does its job when you press the button. Yeah, until the next time, guys, thanks for joining. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.